Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can probably tell by the trees swaying around behind me, it's not really fit to do much of anything. And I'm still kind of knitting up from the burns the other day. We're not making a cooking video, so I'll show you today. But we'll be right back. We'll tell you what we will do. Alright guys, like I said, the weather hasn't been worth a hoot with the remnants of Florence still hanging around, making it dreary and rainy. So we haven't had any trouble with flooding, and we haven't had any trouble with the creeks or any heavy winds tearing up the gardens or anything. But the trees are rustling around, and it's awful cloudy, and it's just not a great day to be out doing much of anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick walk. We're just going to look around the garden and see what's growing and see what's not. And we'll probably stop over there at the sweet potatoes, see how they're doing. They should be getting up on ready to harvest, so we're going to have to keep a closer eye on them. But we'll go over there and take a look at them, and then we'll be back to talk to you. Alright guys, as you can see, it's pretty windy out here, and we just got out of about 3 days of rain, so not going to be much of a garden update today, but we're going to run around and take a look and see what we can find. Alright, we'll start over here at the volunteer squash. Now we believe these are acorn squash, but they are getting bigger and bigger. I don't know that they can finish out before old Jack Frost calls them to the grave, but we'll see. So that's them. They're getting bigger and they're doing fine. Alright guys, we'll probably make this about the last update on the okra. They're getting awful raggedy looking, and now's the time of year to just leave them. We got some big old okras hanging off of them that'll make for great seed, and there's a big bunch of them hanging down there by the end of the tomatoes. But we'll probably just let these go on to seed now, and we'll use them for seed next year. Alright, we're over here at the raised bed garden now, and we'll take a look at some of these. These are the cauliflowers you saw us plant. We planted these from seed, and we direct sowed them. But we would look around through here and see they got several plants in there. Now we'll be able to, groups like these, we'll be able to thin some down and get some extras out of, and we probably got some hollow spots somewhere that need filled in. So we'll go through these and do them kind of like you saw us transplanting the broccoli. But the cauliflower are up and doing well. Alright guys, we've had some questions about how the broccoli was doing. The broccoli is doing fantastic. These are the original plantings that we did. You saw we put those in the peat pots and then we thinned them down to make the other beds, but this broccoli looks like it's doing fine, and it should be able to finish up well before the frost gets here. We got a couple more beds down here. We'll wander down that way. Here you go. These are the other two broccoli beds we planted. Now, like I said, you saw us pull the extras out of these and plant them in another bed. We'll take a look at that here in a second. But those are the 4 main beds. And then right over there, that is the bed. Those are all transplants that we took out of these plants I just showed you. So that's a good little group of, I believe we saved 48 plants and put them over there. And see right beside that, those are the beets we planted for you guys. I wanted to show you they're doing well too. That should be another great crop of beets. But we got plenty of butterfly action going on here. I hate to see that. They lay the cabbage loopers. But we'll jump over here. Let's see what we got going on here. These are the out-of-date pinto bean seeds that you saw us plant. They're coming up and doing well. And then down here we still need to thin these, but these are the Brussels sprouts. Those did really well. And we got cabbages. Lots and lots of cabbages. They are probably going to need transplanted. There's too many to each group. So rock over here to the other cabbage bed, see how they did. Not too bad. Plenty of them in there. Got some small ones. I was thinking maybe we'd have to fill in those holes, but it looks like there's small plants in there. We'll just have to take a look and see. But we'll get these beds full of cabbage before it's over. And we got some in the pot too. So let's go over and check those sweet potatoes. That's the real reason I came outside. All right, guys, we're gonna do something a little bit different here real quick. I'm about to break into the little garden tour, and we haven't had a good channel shout out in a while, and there's a lot of great channels out there we hope you guys will check out. We're gonna go a little off the beaten path today. We're gonna call out Melanie Lynn. Now, many of you might know Melanie from the Road to the Farm channel, or she's got a really neat homesteading channel, but Melanie also has some chronic illness problems, and she has put together a channel where she's going to be doing a big detox, and it's going to take several weeks, but she's put together a channel where she could share that experience with the rest of us. If any of you happen to have any long-term chronic illnesses or have any interest in I know she lives a gluten-free life, and she's got some great cookbooks and things like that. But if you guys have had any chronic problems, chronic fatigue, or problems with gluten or digestive problems or anything like that, once you check out Melanie's new channel, I'm going to put a link to it up above. But she's trying to get that channel up and going and trying to help as many people as she can. I think that's a great thing. So if you guys want to, check her out and tell her Bumblebee Junction sent you over. But now let's see, we'll call out old JJ Abrams over at Reality Survival. JJ works for the government. He's got a lot of great information, and he knows an awful lot about survival. He's also got some chickens, so he can't be all bad. So if you would, maybe head over there, check out old JJ. His channel again is Reality Survival. I'll put a link to it up above also. But if you head over there and check out his chickens, you tell him Bumblebee Junction sent you. And let's call out one more. Let's see. We'll call out Really Big Monkey 1. How's that for a name? Really Big Monkey 1. All is one word. That is our friend Dave Pearson over at Fun in the Woods. But you'll have to look up his channel name as Really Big Monkey 1, or just follow the link I'll stick up there in the corner. But now Dave is a bushcrafter, and he's a man after my own heart, and I'm an old Boy Scout, and so is he. He loves to spend time in the woods, and he's got a lot of great stuff. But another thing you might not know about old Dave is he was our channel's very first subscriber. He was the very first person to subscribe to our channel. We're looking forward to possibly having an interview with him later on down the road on the channel. But he's agreed to do it in the past, but one of his conditions was that we get on camera and do a little talking and grow the channel a little bit. So we're on here talking, and we're over 5,000, so we'll hold him to it one of these days. But y'all go over there and check out Dave Pearson, Fun in the Woods. It's Really Big Monkey 1. I will put his link up above too, and we hope you guys enjoy him. Now we'll get back to the garden, and y'all just enjoy that. Okay guys, right off the bat, I can tell you that the sweet potatoes have had their, I don't know how many times their hair cut. So we keep them cut up, and that makes it a little harder for the mice to crawl up there and give us trouble in the bed. So every time they reach the ground, we give them a quick trim. So, but I won't say it can absolutely keep them out, but it doesn't hurt the sweet potatoes either. We've got some leaf discoloration getting started here. That's a good sign that we'll be getting ready to harvest soon. And I don't see too much insect damage. There's one chewed up. But the changing color in the leaves is a good sign that we're not far from a harvest. But I'm going to take a look around here and see. Another great sign is that they'll start to push up out of the ground. So that's how we judged we were going to harvest them last year, as we were looking around, and then they kind of made the decision for us when they popped up out of the ground on their own. So we'll go ahead and take a look through here, and then I'll bring you back and show you if I find anything. All right guys, get down in here and give you a good example. Here's a few small ones getting pushed up out of the ground, but usually the bigger ones, they'll start in the center of the bundle, and then the outside of the bundle will be the smaller ones, and the smaller ones are usually the ones that gets pushed to the surface. So we'll keep looking through here, but I wanted to give you an idea what that looked like when you see them start getting pushed up. All right guys, while we're hunting and pecking around in here, to give you an idea, Show you some sweet potato flowers. If you've ever seen them, they're a really, really pretty flower. They kind of, see that one there in the back, they kind of open up, look like a morning glory before they open up. Actually, they don't look too different after they open up either, but we'll just give you a look at those real quick, and we're going to keep looking to see if we got any more sweet potatoes trying to push up out of the ground. All right, guys, I've been through the majority of this bed already, and this is the only other example I found. So we're not going to call this an emergency yet. We got a little more time before these guys are going to need harvested, but I'm pan out here and show you that they're starting to discolor a little bit. They're just not quite ready. So we'll keep an eye on them, and we'll keep you guys updated. We gotta get you guys a good look at this gloomy skyline. This is all we've had, off and on rain for about 3 days, and just clouds overhanging and keeping everything kind of dark and dreary. So we're gonna fight our way through it and get to the other side to the sunshine, and we'll get back outside and get some more done. All right, guys, that's gonna about do it for today's video. Not a whole lot going on here, just watching the plants grow, and that's a good thing come fall to have anything growing. So we're glad to have them. The broccoli looks like it's doing really well. Looks like we'll have some cabbage and some cauliflower to transplant. We'll fill those beds up. Beets look like they're doing good. The tomatoes, okra, peppers, those kind of things, they're starting to wind down now. I didn't really include them in the video. Hate to just waste time looking at plants that don't have long to live. So, but we do have a lot of good things going on here. We're glad to have you guys come by the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up. And if you would, leave us a comment down below. Your thumbs up and comments really mean a lot to us, and they tell YouTube to show our videos to more people. And if you like the content here on the channel, we hope you'll subscribe. There's a subscribe button down below. Next to it, there's a little bell. If you'll ring that bell, that'll send you a notification whenever we release a new video, which is a great way to keep up with the channel. So we appreciate you guys coming by the Bumblebee Junction. We'll see you in the next one.